Hello and welcome. Hello and welcome. Welcome to another episode of Deportation Defense Live. My name is Otis Landerholm. I am your host, and I'm so happy to be here with you on this beautiful Tuesday morning in the Bay Area. Welcome to the Deportation Defense Live, and thank you so much for joining us. All right. So today our theme is how to keep your green card even if you're in deportation proceedings. How to keep your green card if you're in immigration court. And so welcome, and thank you for being here. Remember, the Deportation Defense Live is here to train, teach, inspire, and empower immigrants who are facing deportation to make the most out of immigration laws, to make the most out of their lives, and to win their cases. Are you facing removal in immigration court? Or do you know someone who's facing removal in immigration court? Because if so, you know that it is not easy. It is an uphill battle. The laws are against us. And here at the Deportation Defense Live, we are here to maximize your chances of winning that case. So today our theme is how to keep your green card if you're in immigration court, if you're in deportation proceedings. And so thank you for being here. And we'll discuss this topic in English, and then we'll switch and we'll do it in Spanish. And as always, if you have questions as I am talking, hey, feel free to send them over. All right, and I'll do my best to answer them here live because that's what it's part of the benefit of being live, right? We can answer questions live. And so we'll do that. And as always, I like to start with a little empowerment tip. And today I want to talk about vision, all right? And my question for you is, do you sometimes wake up unexcited and uninspired and kind of just unsure why you're even getting up at all? And there are a lot of people like that. There are a lot of people who aren't really inspired. And sometimes I meet with them, sometimes maybe you do too. And I wonder, I'm not an expert in this area at all, but I wonder if it might be because people don't have a clear vision of what's possible for their lives, a vision that excites them, right? It's like people shouldn't need to go find motivation outside themselves. People, I think, should take a little bit of time and think about what is it that they want for their own life. What's a possibility? What's a passion? What's something that they believe in? And isn't that what brought you to the United States originally? Like, what was it? What was your vision back then? Because I invite you to reconnect with that, whatever it is, and go for that. And if that's what it is that gets you wanting to wake up early in the morning and dedicate time to it and really go for something, like go for that, right? Whether that's financial freedom or some contribution level or something for your family or whatever it is, like I want you to reconnect with whatever that vision is for you and let that excite you. Let that make you enthusiastic so that life isn't just boring, right? It's like create a future worth creating. All right? So I wanted to share that. Hope that's useful. Hope that's helpful. That's my empowerment tip today. Anyway, we could say a lot about vision. There's a lot of great books out there on the topic of vision. And I really encourage everybody to think about, where do you want your life to go? Where do you see your life just in the next 3 years? You don't have to go 50 years out or anything. In the next 3 years, what do you see changing? And where do you want your life to go? Hey, make a plan. Let's go. Let's get there. All right? All right. Thank you. Thank you for listening. So now I want to switch gears. I want to talk about our immigration topic. And my immigration topic is how to keep your green card even if you're in deportation proceedings. And, first of all, it's like there are so many benefits when you're in immigration court if you already have a green card. Okay? So if you already have a green card, you've already been, quote unquote, admitted into the United States. All right? But now the government is alleging that you are, quote unquote, deportable as defined by the law. And so when that happens, okay, yeah, we've got to pay attention to the notice to appear, but don't just assume that the government's allegations of deportability are correct, right? Sometimes they've alleged that you committed fraud, all right? Or they've alleged that you've committed a crime that they say is categorically a quote-unquote crime involving moral turpitude. Or whatever it is that they're alleging, they might not be correct. And ultimately a judge will decide, are they correct or aren't they? And you might be able to win your case just by denying that charge, just by fighting over those allegations in front of the judge. And when you contest those charges, it often is in the form of either a motion to terminate, all right, sometimes a motion to suppress, or sometimes a quote-unquote contested removal hearing. And in a hearing, sometimes we testify and we explain our position to the judge. But if you win it right there, it's like, boom, case is done. You get to keep your green card. The government might not have proven that you were, quote unquote, deportable. Okay? And so after that, even if the judge says, yes, you were, quote unquote, deportable, even if the judge says that, there's still other options, and a lot of them, all right? For example, green card holders in court can apply for, and I'll just go through a list of various options, can apply for what we call 237A1H waivers when there was fraud, all right, that got them their green card originally, all right? They can apply for lawful permanent resident cancellation of removal when they have 7 years in status before committing certain crimes and before the NTA, and when they have no aggravated felony. Tell me if I'm going too fast. And if you have questions, submit your questions, all right? They can apply for asylum if they fear persecution on account of their race, religion, nationality, political opinion, or their membership in a particular social group. They can apply for 212C waivers if there were crimes that happened before 1996. They can apply for 212H waivers to waive crimes, certain specific crimes that happened after, either before or after, depending on the type of crime, 1996. They can seek motions to suppress evidence in court. They can seek prosecutorial discretion, all right? They can seek a combination of all of the above, all right? And if those things don't work, hey, potentially U visas, VAWA, readjustment in court, lots of different things can be done. Lots of different strategies can be attempted. And so you got to know that, all right? And I just listed a lot. If you want a breakdown of each of those, we're going to put a link in the chat below our video to my book, all right? And this is my book, There Is Hope, Your Guide to Winning in Immigration Court. And it's available on Amazon if you want to buy it on Amazon. But we have a link for free as a free PDF, not as like the book copy. But put a link, copy the link below, put your information in. We'll send you our free book, all right, if you want all of the information. And regardless of which option is right for you, regardless of that, your first step often, and really almost always, is to request all of your records, all right? And so after the consultation and after we really are really looking into what's the best option to defend you in immigration court, we're going to advise requesting all of your records, all of your FOIAs, and not just from USCIS, the common one, but from each of the agencies, all right, each of the immigration branches, so that we can be prepared for any opposition from the government regarding our applications, all right, and regarding our arguments. So the point of today, and then I'll open it up for questions, the point is that when you had a green card in the past, when you have a green card and you're in immigration court, legally you have more options available. You have more rights available, all right? Because a green card holder stays a green card holder until a judge says otherwise. And that means you have more rights available, you have more options available to you than other immigrants who are in immigration court. And you want to take full advantage of that and fight to keep your green card. Okay? And so if you want more information about that, I invite you to, yes, click the link below to download our book, again, here for free. And I wish you the best of luck, right, with your immigration case. I don't see that we've received any questions, which is fine. And so, but thank you all so much for being here, whether you're on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, LinkedIn. Like, really, thank you all so much for being here. To my friends here on Instagram, I see you here. Saif, hello. Angel Karing, hello. And Pichardo Leti, hello. And Eliosa, all right, hello to each of you. To everybody else on all the platforms, hey, thank you so much for being here, all right? If you speak Spanish, feel free to tune into our episode in Spanish. We'll start in just a few moments. That's all I got, ladies and gentlemen. That's all I've got for today. So thank you all so much for joining. Again, my name is Otis Landerholm. I'm the founding attorney here at Landerholm Immigration, A.P.C., where we fight for your American dream. And if you still have questions, submit them. And the best way to see those answers is to subscribe to our channel in YouTube and to click the notifications bell, and you'll receive a notification whenever we upload an additional video with updates, news, things of that nature. And as always, if you have an immigration case, hey, please give us a call. We are here to help. We would love to help. All right? So thank you all so much for being here, and we will see you next time on our next episode of Deportation Defense Live. Thanks a lot, everybody. Have a great day. Take care. Bye-bye.